Hello, guys. Good evening, everyone. Welcome one more time to your English course. You
Good
know who I am,
evening.
right? So, but again, you have forgotten my name. So, I will be your teacher this module. You know, it's the first time that I have another module with the same students in a row. So, it's the first time I'm doing this one. So guys, do me a favor, please activate your cameras. Whether it's possible, remember you need to do it. It's a requirement. So thank you so much for the ones doing it. Thank you. I don't see new faces here. I don't know if we have new people in here. Let's see. I don't have the official list at this moment, but on the WhatsApp, I think I recognize everyone. I think we have the same people here. Not they will be joining, but that's another story. There are two numbers that I don't know who they are, but anyways. So, people, we are going to start today. First, we are going to start with a video, right? This is something that you need to watch. Know that you know it, but we will watch it again. So Give me just a second, guys. Had the link already, but it crashed on me. So there we have. So we are going to start with this video.
Yes.
Let's go.
El INSAFORP ha trabajado con un alto nivel de profesionalismo, pensando siempre en incrementar las posibilidades de crecimiento para la gente de nuestro país. Nos hemos dedicado a que a través de la formación se generen oportunidades para los salvadoreños y así cada vez más, en un mundo más competitivo y globalizado, siempre existan en nuestro país posibilidades de superación para todos. Miles de hombres y mujeres han logrado desarrollarse profesionalmente y han ampliado sus conocimientos y posibilidades laborales a través de los diferentes programas de formación que son parte del sistema de formación profesional, el cual ofrece programas de formación para todos los niveles de recurso humano dentro de una empresa. Se ha incrementado productividad de muchas industrias y cientos de empresas a través de la capacitación y formación de cientos de miles de salvadoreños con programas como Área Técnica, ofreciendo cursos técnicos para mejorar el desempeño operativo y tecnológico de los trabajadores. Competencias gerenciales, con temas de capacitación para complementar y actualizar conocimientos para áreas de gerencia. Inglés para el trabajo. Contenidos estandarizados del inglés para hacer a los trabajadores más eficientes y productivos en el desempeño de sus funciones. Mejora de competitividad de las MIPES. Amplios temas de capacitación específicos para micro y pequeños empresarios. Cursos cerrados y abiertos, tratando temas de capacitación para trabajadores de las empresas cotizantes de INSAFORP. INSAFORP Online. Cursos online con el horario y ubicación que más convenga al usuario para la constante capacitación en múltiples temas y profesiones. Trabajando con el compromiso claro de ayudar al desarrollo del país y con un equipo profesional entregado a buscar oportunidades para nuestra gente, es que INSAFORP ha logrado tener un modelo de gobernanza y gestión ejemplar que tiene como base el diálogo permanente entre el sector empleador, laboral y el gobierno. Formando a los trabajadores, capacitando a la gente de nuestro país. Es que transformamos la vida de las familias salvadoreñas, porque en INSAFORP trabajamos todos los días sabiendo que, a través del conocimiento, es que estamos formando un mejor El Salvador.
Con el objetivo de formar en igualdad, el Instituto Salvadoreño de Formación Profesional INSAFORP presentó en el año 2017 la Guía para la Prevención y Erradicación de la Discriminación contra las Mujeres en los centros de formación fijos donde se desarrollan programas permanentes de formación profesional del INSAFORP, cuya elaboración contó con el apoyo de la Organización Internacional del Trabajo, OIT, y su objetivo a largo plazo es contribuir a mejorar las condiciones y oportunidades de acceso y permanencia de las mujeres en los procesos de formación profesional sin discriminación de ningún tipo.
La guía pretende poner a disposición de INSAFORP y de sus centros colaboradores un instrumento que les permita identificar, conocer, prevenir, atender y erradicar progresivamente cualquier discriminación por razones de género contra las mujeres.
Posteriormente, el INSAFORP desarrolló un plan piloto de implementación de la guía en 3 centros de formación fijos, y es así como surgen 4 instrumentos fundamentales para la aplicabilidad de la guía, siendo estos manual de convivencia, protocolo de atención en casos de bullying y acoso sexual, lineamientos para la comunicación de los programas de formación con lenguaje inclusivo no sexista y la guía metodológica para la prevención y erradicación de la discriminación contra las mujeres. Dichos documentos fueron elaborados con el enfoque de derechos humanos y de género, estableciendo medidas que garanticen relaciones de respeto, igualdad y equidad entre todas las personas que forman parte y conviven en los centros de formación profesional. De esta forma, el INSAFORP asume la igualdad de género como un principio transversal de trabajo, entregando a los centros de formación estas 4 herramientas que complementan la guía para la prevención y erradicación de la discriminación contra las mujeres, a fin de que sean puestas en práctica en beneficio de las usuarias de la formación profesional. INSAFORP, formando en igualdad.
And that's it. Okay, guys, so those are some opportunities that you have. Important that you take advantage of all the courses that INSAFORP offers, not only English, there are other programs that you can go with. So that would be a great help actually in the future. It doesn't matter what your goals are. So let's see. So you can try that. Let me see. Somebody's having problems here. Let's see again. I just want, well, let's see what happens, right? People, let's go right now. We are going to start right now. I know some of your faces, but other people, they are new. So this is something that we already know. This is something that we practice already, but there are just new students, right? That, well, we need to see this information, right? So let's see, new faces. I have Jonathan. Is your first time here at INSAFORP? And speak, Jonathan Alexis. Well, I think Jonathan is having problems with the connection, with the audio, right? So people, Jonathan, can you hear me? Jonathan, can you hear me? Well, I will do a brief explanation of everything. I know you know it, guys, but it's good to remember this one, right? And I want you to do the following right now, people. We are going to start accessing to our Schoology material, right? So, guys, important, if it is my first time, for example, my first time accessing this one, what should I do? No. You go to this website, right? I will send the link right now on WhatsApp. having problems. Just give me a second. Okay, people, for the one, well, to access the first time, guys, it's going to ask you for the code. What is the code? Well, the code is the one that they sent on a message already. This is the number. So, no. We change it. Give me just a second, guys. A lot of technical problems right now going on. So, people, and what I was saying, you enter the code right here, right? And then it's for the newcomers. You say your name. Well, my name is Carlos. My last name is Pancracio. I don't know if it is S or not, but my name is that way. So then your email, my email will be you create your password, right? So, and then your birth date. I am 100 years old. So that's it. Okay, that's how you have to do it. Simple as that. This one will help us only for material. If you want to access to the courses, right, you don't need to use that one. So that's the problem that the person is trying to access right now. Kind of weird because you already know this one. For the ones that for you guys, you need to go here. You go to courses again, right? Join a course, enter the access code. Please do me a favor, everybody, try to access right now to Schoology and let's enroll to the class, please. Okay. Please try to do it, try to enroll the class. Have some already. If you haven't done it, do it now, please.
Recording in progress.
try to enroll to Schoology. The ones that just access, guys, we are just trying to enroll to the course. If you're having a problem, just tell me. So guys, I only have Jonathan, Josue Ábalos. Thank you so much, Josue. Let's see. Jacqueline, Rafael, Marta, Verónica, Joseph, Fernando, Ana Laura, Marco, and Xiomara Stephanie. The rest, guys, try to join to that one, okay? So remember that will be important for us. So I don't know if, well, people missing, like for example, Sylvia, please try to join. Diana as well, try to join there. Please remember, this one will use it for the activities that we will be doing, right? People, a new module is coming now. So what are the things that we will see? Well, in some minutes, I'll show you. Before we see this one, guys, just like a little review, right? What are the things that will be evaluated? These are the ones that I will be evaluating, guys. You know it, but let's remember it. There are going to be other stuff in this module that we will be doing, guys. I will try to add something different, these modules. So, guys, remember you're going to have four homework assignments, right? During the module for homework assignment. Then we are going to have 2 oral presentations. Remember, speaking in the class, activating your camera, participating in everything counts here. So you need to activate your camera, right? That one will give you at the end 2 points. We have the forum, the evaluated forums, and we have the 2 exams. At the end, you are going to have the final score, right? So that one is something that we are going to be evaluating. There are people that you pass. So there are people that passed last module, but with low scores. So I will be assigning some special homework for you to get to the point, right? Remember, this is the last module that we will have in basic level. Next one is intermediate. We are going to talk, we are going to discuss, we are going to speak. That's what we are going to be doing this module as well. So you will be speaking a lot, practicing. So that's super important that you practice, right? That's something you should do. So those are the ones that I will be checking. Remember the rules, right? Activate your camera. That's one important rule you should follow. Number two, you have to be on time. Remember not to lose classes, not to miss classes, sorry. It's important you complete everything. Do not lose information, right? So that's what you have to do. What are we going to study in these modules, guys? Let's discover it now. People, we are going to study one phrasal verb. You know this one, can and can't. Okay, so we will see the difference in pronunciation and everything. So this one is pretty easy, actually. We're not going to have big problems here. We are going to study again would. Okay, we will study that one a little bit more. We will see could as well. Could be and would be for possibilities in the future, right? That's what we will be studying here. Prepositions from, until, for, to. We will see how do we use to and for. Important. I know we had a lot of problems, but I didn't focus on that one that much because it was not part of the studies, right? And what else? This is in just unit 1, right? Unit 2, we are going to study simple present a little bit, okay? We will review it, simple present, third person. We are going to focus on that one. And adverbs of frequency. As well, we are going to study them, frequency adverbs. How do we use them? When do you use them? Stuff like that. What else? That's just in unit 2. We are going to study some expressions we can use to everyday tasks. And that's everything for unit 2. Unit 3, guys, we will be studying a little bit of vocabulary, actually, but we are going to study present progressive, okay? An important topic, present progressive. That's the one that we will study here. And we are going to remember past. Important to practice the verbs in simple past again. I will always ask you to learn the verbs in past. So that's something that we should continue doing, guys. And we will see the past of the verb to be. We will see the past in general, right? We will see another structure of the past. So that's basically what we are going to study in these modules. So the grammar that we will see pretty much is something that you know already. It will be like a little review. Plus this verbs and everything, we are going to study pronunciation. We will see pronunciation a little bit. We are going to focus on vowels pronunciation, okay? So at the end of these classes, at the end of this course, you will know the basics and how to pronounce vowels correctly. So it will be your job to continue improving your pronunciation, right? So you have no problems when you advance to intermediate and so on. That's what we will do. So guys, questions? Do you have any question? No questions, okay. And this module, talking about homework assignments, it will be a little bit less difficult. You'll see why, but it will have more responsibilities, people. You will need to study more for your oral presentations. Oral presentations will be taken into account, and they are going to have a lot of points, actually. So that's something you should do. You should study this one. And basically, that's it. Do you have any question? No questions? Everything clear? Okay, people, let's start today's class. We are going to start with a video, okay? We will watch a video. This one will be in Spanish, but we are going to discuss it in English. Okay, so give me just a second. Did I play this one? It's a, well, let's watch it anyways.
Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to one of my classes. Siempre hago videos diciéndoles a ustedes lo que deben hacer en inglés, es decir, cómo aprender este verbo, cómo aprender esta otra cosa, cómo hablar con sus papás. Pero hoy, a petición del público, les tengo un video completamente diferente, pero que espero que también les ayude mucho. Y son las cosas que no debes hacer cuando estás aprendiendo inglés.
Las 10 cosas que no debes hacer al aprender inglés.
Número 1. No traten de traducir absolutamente todo. Cuando estamos en un nivel muy básico, es normal que nos digan algo e inmediatamente tratemos de traducir eso que nos dijeron. Es decir, alguien nos dice un good morning. Inmediatamente pensamos, oh, me está diciendo buenos días. Entonces yo le voy a responder también buenos días a ti. O sea, good morning to you. Good morning to you.
I have so many problems. I don't think there's one girl that really loves me. I don't know, maybe because I'm bald or because I'm ugly. I don't know what happened. Do you think I'm ugly? Yes, yes.
If you want to ace your paper, download Grammarly. Are you me?
Digamos que cuando estamos en un nivel muy básico es absolutamente normal que traduzcamos, pero a medida que va pasando nuestro nivel, que nos vamos volviendo un poco más conscientes del inglés, eso va desapareciendo. Lo que tenemos que evitar es tratar de traducir todo en todo momento. Número 2. No tengas miedo de cometer errores. Esto es como montar en bicicleta. Nos tenemos que caer varias veces para volvernos un expertos manejando bicicleta.
I like a do the cha-cha.
Así que no andes como con esas personas que siempre no hablan por miedo a equivocarse. La única forma que vas a aprender inglés es hablando, ¿ok? La única es esa. Nadie aprende inglés quedándose callado y después... Tienes que hablar, no hay de otra. Es como que tú quieras nadar, por ejemplo, estás al frente de la alberca, de la piscina, y te dé miedo a tirarte porque te vas a mojar, pero dices, no, pero algún día voy a aprender a nadar. No, hay que tirarse al agua. Así que no tengas miedo de cometer errores porque todos, absolutamente todos los cometemos. Yo cometo errores todos los días. Número 3. No seas tan duro contigo mismo. Tengo muchos estudiantes que cada vez que se equivocan dicen como, ¡ay, qué torpe soy! No, es que el inglés no es para mí. Soy demasiado estúpido para esto. Por favor, no te des tan duro. El inglés, como todo en la vida, es un proceso. Y mientras tengas ese proceso, pues te van a pasar cosas y a veces vas a cometer algunos errores que son muy obvios, pero de eso se trata. Número 4. A veces hablo con personas en inglés y esas personas cometen un error. Por ejemplo, en vez de decir she doesn't know, dicen, por ejemplo, she don't know. E inmediatamente caen en la cuenta del error y me dicen, oh, I'm sorry. No te disculpes por cometer errores. Todos lo hacemos. No tienes que disculparte. Todo hace parte de un proceso. Simplemente comienza de nuevo. Número 5. No solo estudies inglés, aprende inglés. No es sentarse con una lista de verbos y comenzar un tan. Es aprenderlo, es disfrutarlo, es conocer de la cultura del inglés, es disfrutar cada uno de los momentos. No es coger un libro y hacer como una operación matemática. Disfruta tu proceso de aprendizaje. Escucha la música que te gusta, ve las series que te gusten en inglés, en vez de verlo como una materia o como una clase que tienes que pasar. Número 6. No solamente se aprende inglés dentro de un salón. Se aprende inglés en cualquier momento de la vida. Por ejemplo, cuando te montas al elevador o al ascensor de tu edificio, ahí seguramente hay una plaqueta con cosas en inglés. Léela, trata de pronunciarla. Cuando compres un nuevo televisor y venga, por ejemplo, las instrucciones, léelas en español, obviamente, pero míralas en inglés, trata de comparar. Es decir, en todas partes hay muchísimas cosas en inglés que te pueden servir para reforzar tu conocimiento. Si eres de esos estudiantes que van a clase un lunes y no vuelven a tener nada de contacto de inglés hasta su próxima clase, el proceso va a ser mucho más lento. Cuando vayas en tu coche y escuches una canción en inglés, trata de mirar cuántas palabras reconoces, cuántas de esas palabras pues puedes entender.
Lucho sabe inglés.
Así que todo el planeta es tu propio salón de inglés, no solamente ese cuartito con ese profesor. Número 7. No te rindas. Durante el proceso de aprendizaje he visto muchos estudiantes que dicen, no, otra vez perdí el examen, no, ya, aquí, no voy a seguir. Por favor, así no es la vida es de tropezarse, levantarse, tropezar de nuevo y volverse a levantar. Estoy seguro que de tantos tropiezos llega un momento donde ya ni siquiera te vas a caer, pero no puedes desanimarte, porque aquellos que no se desaniman, aquellos que continúan a pesar de caerse, de equivocarse, de perder exámenes, son los que al final tienen un inglés bellísimo. Y no solamente inglés, cualquier cosa en la vida. La persistencia es la que nos hace ganadores. Número 8. No te preocupes, sobre todo al inicio de tu proceso, muchísimo en la pronunciación. Todos queremos pronunciar perfectamente, ¿verdad? Pero en un inicio del proceso lo mejor es que tú entiendas cómo funcionan los verbos, qué es un pronombre, cómo hago oraciones. Luego la pronunciación poco a poco se irá elevando, así que no te preocupes si en un principio tú no suenas como un americano, como un británico, como un australiano. Ten paciencia, pronto te va a pasar. Lo primero es que comiences a entender el inglés, que la pronunciación llegará.
Excuse me. Déjame me acuerdo, mijita. Es que no me sé muy bien el inglés.
Número 9. No te compares con tus otros compañeros de clase. Todos tenemos procesos distintos, así que en muchas ocasiones vas a tener compañeros que van a pronunciar perfecto y que entienden el examen genial y que les va súper bien. Y tal vez tú no. No digas, bueno, si él le va tan bien y a mí no, tal vez el inglés no es para mí. Todos tenemos procesos absolutamente diferentes, así que no te desanimes ni te compares con los demás, porque realmente así no funciona.
Haz de cuenta, mira, hija. Direction is a la left y luego a la right.
Número 10. Hay estudiantes que me dicen, profe, yo quiero ser el que mejor escriba. Profe, yo quiero ser el que mejor listening tenga. Es un error tratar de esforzarse solo en una habilidad. Recordemos que en inglés hay 4 habilidades: hablar, leer, escuchar y escribir. Trata de que todas se vayan equiparando en el proceso. Obviamente hay personas que aprenden a escribir mucho más rápido que a escuchar, por ejemplo. Pero trata de que siempre tus habilidades vayan creciendo de manera equitativa, porque es un error simplemente quedarse en una sola habilidad. Ahí lo tienen, amigos, 10 cosas que quiero que ustedes tengan muy en cuenta y que no deben hacer al momento de aprender inglés.
Okay, guys. So I will leave on the video. You will see a link that you can use, people, to follow this channel. Actually, it's one of the best channels for you, the ones that are learning English. So you can go ahead and follow Mr. Alejo Lopera. It's really good. Actually, videos are super fun, and yeah, you can follow him. So people, talking about the pieces of advice, do you remember one piece of advice he said? What is something we could try, something we should do at the moment of learning English? Do you want to start? Say one. Volunteers. What do you remember from the video? What is one recommendation you remember? Let's see. I don't know if Veronica can help me with one. What do you remember he mentioned?
I practice all the time and no 1 hour the class.
Okay, practice all the time. Yes. Do we need to practice only in the classroom? What do you think, guys? Do we need to practice only in the classroom? Are there other moments you can try? What's your opinion, Fernando?
We need to practice in all places.
You need to practice in all places, right?
Around the
For
world,
example,
in all places around the world.
if you travel by bus, people, do you know how do you say palanca? Have you ever discovered that word? If you travel by bus, you should know it. If you don't know it, next time you get on the bus, try to go to the emergency door or the emergency window, and there you will see there how do you say palanca. Okay, so you buy a new television, you buy a new laptop, a new cell phone, you can go and read the instructions in English. You want to know, guys, how to prepare. I don't know, you are going to prepare for this coming weekend. You want to cook something special. You want to prepare lasagna. You want to prepare a special sandwich for your family. You don't know how to do it. Why you don't watch the instructions in English, right? So try to understand. Then you can watch it in Spanish. But first, try to get the general idea, right, in English. So you don't know how to say something, how to do something, go and look for it. You want to know what is the, I don't know, they ask you, imagine this, your son, your daughter is asking you, Mom, what is the capital of Uzbekistan or whatever? In English, what is the capital of Uzbekistan? And you will see in English. At the beginning, you will have problems, but you can do it, okay? Your son, your daughter, your cousin, your nephew, your niece ask you, how can I, you name it, how can I, or what is the meaning of, when was the independence of United States? When was the independence of United States in English, right? So that's something you can try. What about your cell phone? Is your cell phone in Spanish? Or is your cell phone in English? Change it. What about your computer? Is your computer in Spanish or in English? I know that I will have a lot of problems. I won't understand. That's the idea. Imagine that somebody tells you, hey, tomorrow we are going to go to United States. You will work there. So pack all your things up. Would you say no because I don't speak English? Or would you say yes because of opportunities you will have there. I would say yes if they tell me, hey, do you want to go and work in, I don't know, Japan? I don't know Japanese. I can only say my name in Japanese, right? That's it. But I wouldn't say no. I would go and I would try it. I would try to do the stuff right there. Okay, the same, you do it. And a good way is when you face a problem, when you face a situation that you need to solve, but using the language. For example, in my case, I am learning German, but your reports, guys, I have to send you reports to INSAFOR, but I have my computer in German. At the beginning, like a couple of years ago, I remember that it was super difficult for me to understand Excel. I don't know how to use Excel in Spanish, neither in English. That's first problem. Second problem, German was new for me, didn't know it. But playing around with the thing, ahí tonteando un poco, you got it, okay? Yeah, there will be moments that you would say, no, I need a Spanish. So in that moment, you change your computer, you change your cell phone to Spanish. You do it, but then you will get used to it if you use it, okay? I play now and I play only in German. So try to do it. If you play, change your console to English, right? The games to English, the instructions in English. You will learn words, you will learn a lot of stuff. What's another piece of advice he gave? Another recommendation you remember? Fernando, you want to say?
He said, try to not compare with the other people about the pronunciation or the how the other people can understand the language. And yeah, and he said, I just try to learn by yourself in a in time. How do you say paulatinamente?
How do you say?
Paulatinamente.
Eventually.
Oh, eventually, you will get it. You will learn English, or your pronunciation will be improved. Will be better, and that's it. And try, don't have afraid to make mistakes.
Yes, exactly. Okay, it's like swimming, he says, right? Nobody learns swimming just practicing. Okay, I'll do it. Okay, yeah, I think that I'm ready. So I'm ready. No, I will practice more. No, right? The only way that you will be able to swim is if you're swimming. If you don't swim, you're not going to learn it. If you don't speak English, you are not going to learn to speak English. Easy, period. Simple as that. If you don't speak, if you don't take the chances, if you don't take the opportunities, he said, if you are a person like you don't practice the language until the next class, you will have more problems if you just stay there in your comfort zone, okay, in the class. But in the class, I will turn off my camera. So when Jair asks, volunteer, I would not answer. If he says my name, Carlitos, can you practice with that? No, I will stay in silence, and I would not say anything. Yes, you are in your comfort zone. You are not going outside of your comfort zone. So you are not going to learn English. Practice. Volunteer, well, it doesn't matter if I say she don't, it doesn't matter. Go there with the she don't. Eventually, you are not going to say she don't anymore. You're going to say she doesn't, right? If you make mistakes, don't say, I'm so sorry, I'm sorry. Sometimes people, they don't see mistakes. Well, I see the mistakes when you do it because that's part of my job, actually. But if I don't have to do it, I don't see mistakes. I don't really care. So that's what will happen with normal people. You will be speaking in English and you are going to make a mistake. If you say, I'm sorry, she isn't, not she wasn't, she isn't, the person will notice your mistake because you pointed out. Usted mismo lo señaló el error, como se equivocó. Aquí es un error, espéreme. I will correct. Not necessary. Okay, you don't need to correct mistakes, but if you realize you are making a mistake, correct it next time. Okay, corrected it next time. Eventually it will happen, right? So good, excellent. Another tip you remember.
Good evening.
Jocelyn, good evening.
Thank you. We shouldn't try to translate the words on Spanish.
Spanish is satanic, we said, right? So again, people don't speak Spanish, don't say the things in Spanish. I like it because at the end of the modules, when you were practicing, you were trying to say the things in English, and that's super. So, but sometimes we don't know what to say, right? Especially during the presentations, expositions, or whatever. So you want to say, how do you say? Y estaba él adentro. Try to find a way to explain the things. Plátano, I don't know. How do you say plátano? Well, in this country, they like to eat plátano. Well, they like to eat the things that you use to make empanadas, right? So that fruit, that's the favorite fruit in this country. Okay, I know. I would say, bananas, you mean? Yeah, bananas. Okay, no, I didn't know that. Mi perro tiene pulgas. How do you say mi perro tiene pulgas? I don't know how do you say pulgas. So you are wasting time trying to find a word that probably you know that you don't know. So instead of saying my perro tiene pulgas, my dog has skin problems, or my dog has parasites, synonym, right? My dog has parasites in his skin. I understand, fleas probably, or ticks. No, the small ones, the little ones, not the big one, the small ones. Okay, so those are fleas. Fleas, okay? You got it. You didn't use Spanish. You find a way around. And if it is impossible to find a way around, don't say it, okay? Don't say this one, just with the things you know, right? When you ask me in a presentation, how do you say this one? That takes points away, okay? So never say it. Another recommendation, I think, Rafael, you wanted to say another one.
Yes, Alejo said we can listen to music and try and understand some words. For example,
I remember
today I was listening to music and a Christian music, and I pay attention in some words, and I understand, and when I listen that music and some words, for example, the worship and I want to be in the light, and my strength is you, and I don't remember another word, but I understand some words. I understood some words, and and I felt good. I felt good.
I remember the first song that I said, I understand that completely, and I was super happy. Even I can tell you where that happened. It was in front of Cine Apollo that I remember that I understood the song that I was listening to, and I felt super happy because I was always afraid of listening. Listening was like my biggest fear. But when I listened to that song, that gave me, You know, I was super happy when it happened. So try to see what words you understand. Okay. Also, you can do it with other stuff. Music is harder. But if you go with TV, commercials, or you can go with soccer matches in English, right? So it will help you. Try to listen to the things that you are interested in. And it will be really awesome when you do it. Okay, so that's something you can try. Another recommendation you remember.
No study English, learning English and enjoy. Enjoy when read the books, enjoy the listen the music. And is that the practice in different moments in the day, in the life. Okay.
Don't only learn English. Don't only study English, learn it. Learn everything around. Why does English have a lot of words that they end with E and we don't pronounce that E? For example, we don't say takey, givey. We don't say makey. I makey a sandwich. No, we don't pronounce the E. Why? So there's an interesting story behind it. Why the words in English are crazy. For example, you have this word. You have that word, empty, but you don't pronounce. You can only say empty, and that's it. The P is silent. Why does English have a lot of words like those? Or this one, it's super intimidating. You see that word and it's super intimidating. Thought out. But the pronunciation is throughout. Why? Why this? Why are there a lot of letters that I don't use? There is a story behind these words. Okay, so why? If you study English, you are not going to know why. If you learn English, you get interested for the culture, where the language comes from, why this language exists, all the culture and stuff like that. Well, eventually you will know these things. Love English. That's something that I can tell you. Try to love it. So if you love something, it's like easier to follow the stuff and doing those things, right? It's not like boring. Some people, they say, like, for example, no, with English I will find a job and I will get 600, 700, 800, 1,000, $2,000, whatever. They only see the economical means. And I love money. Don't take me wrong. I think you love money too. So, but that's not supposed to be the only motivation. There are other stuff that can help you. Look at what you will get with English. Okay, so what things are you planning to do in your future? What do you want to get? That's what you should know. And if you know what, it will be easier. People, those are some recommendations that I can give you. Follow them, practice them. You'll see that everything will be easier for you. So guys, have a question for you right now. The question is, How do you see yourself in the future? What are your plans? What are your plans? These are the questions that you are going to answer right now. So people, how do you see yourself in the future? What are your plans? Why are you learning English? And what are your course expectations? Let's begin with one person. And I want to start with Xiomara. Please, in a summary, tell us all these questions. You don't need to go one by one. Tell us.
Okay. Good evening, everybody.
Good
I'm
evening,
going
Xiomara.
to again. Well, currently I don't know how I see in the future, but I always have wanted to learn English to can travel abroad, maybe England, Canada, or another country, because English is the one of the language more speaking in the world, and that's interesting. Not only for the job, because I'm happy with the job I have. That's great. And my plans were changing the last year. It happened a thing that I don't know expect, but I'm trying to do my best. That is all.
What are your expectations here in this course? What would you like to see?
Oh, sorry. Well, my expectation to this model is keep learning too much and do my best, because I know that to improve my English, I have to practice so much, because the part more difficult to me maybe is the speaking and the listening. So I want to learn to pronounce the words, the vocabulary, because I learned or I studied the vocabulary but at the time I have to speak, it sounds different. So that is my expectation for this model. And you are a great teacher, and I know I learned too much from you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the piropo as well. So, good, excellent. Thank you so much. Let's see. What about Jose Miguel?
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening,
Okay,
Mister.
my expectation for this module is to learn more the verbs, the tense of the sentences, and to lose the afraid to speak, and improve my spelling too, and to learn more for all my teammates. Only that.
Okay. What are the expectations for this module that you have?
My expectation is to speak more with more fluency.
Okay, good, excellent. So, great. Thank you so much. Let's see. Next one, Rafael. Can you help us here?
Okay. Well, um, I see myself in the future speak English very well, very fluent, and understand more than before. Um, my plans. Well, mm, my plan is to speak and enjoy this language. Uh, Not to get more money, but to enjoy when I learn and I understand English. Uh, There's my plan, and not uh, for to get more money. Simple is I learn English because I want to learn English and speak English. Um, why I'm learning? Because I like it. I like it. Learn English. I want to be happy when I speak with another person and understand another person when we speak with spoke English. Um, what are my course expectation? Well, my expectation is course this module and be a very speaking person in English.
Great. So, good. Actually enjoying English, right? That's the most important thing. If you enjoy it, you will see that everything will be easier. So great. Great job. Let's see. Next person, Joseph. Help us, please. How do you see yourself in the future, your plans? Why are you learning English and what do you expect from this module?
Right, teacher. Good evening.
Good evening.
In my case, I sorry. In my case, I will to look me how a successful person people, because I want to learn. I want to learn English, speak English, think English, because my inspiration is my family. I can't. Is a little difficult for me. The nervous, the nervous. I have nervous, but I want to learn. My sons. I I make for day. In my plans, I will go. How do you say seguir?
You will continue.
I will go continue learn English for get another job with more win money. win more money, and give a life best a life, sorry, give a life to my sons.
Okay, you have
That's
a
all.
purpose, right? So
Yes.
that's the thing, guys, to have a goal. There's a reason why you are doing all this stuff. So that's something you can try. Good, excellent. So go ahead for it, practice it, practice English. You will see that if you continue working hard, you practice a lot. So at the end, everything that you want, it will be accomplished. So good, excellent. Thank you so much. Great job. Let's see another person. I want to listen to Moises. Moises, tell us, how do you see yourself? What are your plans for the future, your expectations, and why are you learning English?
Hello, everybody. My expectation that this level is I learn a lot of different structure sentences and past, simple past, progressive past, future, and other. To learn learn a lot of idioms and verbs. In a future, I understand, listen, and speak more fluent. And I I need, for example, I need to speak and talk about different topics with my coworkers in the company. Uh, Explain different issues and the world around the world with my coworkers, and only that.
Okay. I like it. So learning new stuff, right? Learning new vocabulary, it will be helpful. So good, excellent. Let's see, Marta, what about you?
Okay, in my case, I see my future being able to communicate it with my important supplier. I my dream is travel to Dinamarca, and I see the production system that the products, the start products, to my important product in my work. And in my plans of futures is applied to manager specializations with for my work, because I dream advance in my work. My expectation in this module is improve my pronunciation.
Okay, good, excellent. traveling to other countries, right? Denmark will be a nice experience. So don't worry, practice. I know we have areas, guys, that probably we are not that good at, but still we can start working on them, trying to fix them. Let's see. Help me the next one, please. Veronica, what about you?
Okay, in my case, I see myself in the future and I speak English and more fluency with all the person, and my plans is visit other countries with my family, and I like it. I like English since I was a child. I like English. It's important for me continue learn more in this course. My expectation, I hope continue more vocabulary and speak English. Only that.
Okay, good, excellent. Thank you so much. So people, that's it. Practice, practice, practice. Vocabulary. The best recommendation I can give you to learn vocabulary is reading, guys. If you don't read, it will be difficult for you to get vocabulary only by listening to teachers and stuff like that. Well, it will take more time. So try to practice, right? Try to practice vocabulary. It will help you. So next one, let's see. Let's go with Marco Tulio. Tell us, how do you see yourself in the future, your plans, expectations of this course, and the reason why you are learning English?
I see my future in this future as a professional with great fluency and mastery of the very few language. I want to English for personal, family, and the economic employee. And my experience are to have a better economic solvency through better enjoy an opportunity.
What opportunity would you like to get in the future?
Yes.
What opportunity? Do you have any job in mind?
Job in mind. I work.
Okay. So good. Thank you so much for your answer. So practice. That's something that will help you. That's something that will help you. So let's see, next one. Let's go with Jacqueline. Can you help us here, please? What are your expectations, plans in the future? How do you see yourself in the future?
Hey everybody, I see speaking English in a meeting of my work with American person, and my manager listen my skills when the language, and I see my plan this year is request the American visa and travel the United States and visit Disney World is my dream. And my expectation in this model is lost the fear because I have a nervous when you ask me in English and my ideas, I don't order my ideas because I but I in this model I practice more the words. I don't understand the algunas what do you say algunas
Some.
some words because I identify what I understand more the conversations and I can pronounce more the sentences and I I know where I know what I have a mistake but I think I better in my learn.
Okay. Improve your learning. So good. Excellent. Good. Let's see another person. I want to continue this time. I go with let's see. Sylvia. Did I ask you already? No, right?
Hello.
Hello, Sylvia. Please help us. How do you see yourself in the future? Your plans? Why are you learning English? And what are your expectations?
Okay, I also see myself talking in English with fluency, and I will wait to listen to music in English without use the translator. And I also see myself traveling in some country where speak English and understand all. And my expectations with the course is to improve my pronunciation and to learn new vocabulary. And what which was the question?
The expectations, why are you learning English, and how do you see
Okay.
yourself?
I'm learning English because I am in the human resource area, specifically in the communication area, and I need to learn English to do some tasks, and because I love the English and I want to travel to other countries, and that's it.
Okay, good, excellent. Thank you so much for the answer. Let's see, let's continue. I don't know if Jonathan, were you able to solve that problem?
Yes, good evening.
Okay, Jonathan, first, tell us a little bit about yourself. So who are you? What are the things that you like to do? What are your hobbies? So,
Okay.
Let's begin with it.
Okay. Well, hobbies. How do you say? Deportes. Como,
sports. You like to practice sports?
Sport. Okay. Nothing. Because I go every day. I work every day in the afternoon. I receive like I receive a class at the University of El Salvador because I am a student of English, opción enseñanza. And my expectation of this course is learn talk and understand that English very well. And for example, final this year at como decir, the last month of this year, talking understood and understand at 18 important level, continues at the university in avanzar, how do you say?
Improve
in the career, como
in your career,
in my career, in the future work, in a school. This is my expectation at this course. And
okay.
Okay.
Good, excellent. So that's something important. My goals, they need to be realistic, right? So at the end of the year, of course, you have a lot of time to improve it. Go ahead, do it, practice that, practice English, and it will help you. It will help you a lot. So great job, excellent. Let's continue now with another person. Want to listen to Nubia. How do you see yourself in the future? What are your plans? Why are you learning English? And your expectations.
Good evening, teacher.
Good evening,
My
lady.
expectation for my expectation for this modular 2 years old to learn more vocabulary and improve my fluency and speak more English and change the language myself in English for I practice a little more. I want to lose the fear of making mistakes and be more self confident to finally be able to find a job where I can have better salary. My plans as future is to travel another country and I will be still our person. That's it.
Okay.
That's it, teacher.
Thank you so much. So great. Practicing, right? That will help you a lot. So thank you so much. Let's see. Next one. We're about to finish, guys. I continue with Ana Laura. What about you, lady? How do you see yourself in the future? Your plans? Why are you learning English? And what are your expectations of this course?
I will travel in the future to USA. Um, in, in, in learning English for or help to my nephews and speak with my family in USA. My expectation the this module better my listen and practice my vocabulary. Also.
Practice your vocabulary. Okay, good.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, practicing, it will help us. That's something we should do, right? So good, excellent. Let's see, guys. Another one. Fernando, please help us. How do you see yourself in the future? What are your plans? What are your expectations? And why are you learning English?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, just let me read the asks. Okay, how is he in the future? I don't know. I just trying to live to to Friday. I don't have a plans. I just try to live every day. You know, just try to get if I have a chance to get a new job or get a improve of anything in the life. I try to get it, and I try to fight for that thing what I want. You know, I just try to live my life every day, one day, day by day. You know.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, and the next question is what is my plans? My plans right now to medium time, maybe for 6 months on the future. I just try to buy a new car and I trying to save my money and try to buy a new car. And yeah, and this is my plan right now. Well, next question is why I'm learning English. Yeah, I think I said that in the last module, and that's true. When I say I try to improve my English, and I'm trying to improve my English, and I want to improve my English. I'm trying to lose the afraid to speak in English with other people. And in the last module, I improved that, and I have more trust in me when I speak in English. And I'm really appreciated that. all help I received from you, and and, and well, this is my reason to learning English, and I wanna go to another countries, and I wanna meet new people. I I, I wanna talk with another people in English, and specifically with strangers. Yeah, I know the English is the universal language, or that is the phrase that people say. My expectation of this course, and maybe it's the same of the last course, and I know the course it's good for me. The methodology that you use, it's interesting, and I love it because I tried to change my mind and speaking English in all class, and when I have the opportunity to speak in English, I try to practice with my friends and try to practice with the people I met, and I don't know, in the social networks or something like that. But yeah, just I don't know what it's waiting for me in this module, but I try to do my best. That's it.
Doing our best, right? So practicing and having our goals already set, it will help us, right? It doesn't matter, people. Like when I say the future, it's not necessary that you have a plan. Okay, you should start building the things up that in the future will result as the final goal, right? So thank you so much. Great job. Excellent. Let's see, we are about to finish. Let's listen to Diana, please. What about you? What are your expectations? How do you see yourself? And why are you learning English?
Okay, teacher. Well, my expectation for this course are I learn more verbs in the past, and I learn the pronunciation. I have more fluency for speak with my classmates and also my coworkers or clients in my work. Why? Because I learned English is more important, and because for travel or the other work. That's it, teacher.
Okay, good, excellent. And just to finish, I think this is missing. Jocelyn, tell us, please, how do you see yourself in the future? Your plans? Why are you learning? And what are your expectations?
Okay, good evening.
Good evening, lady.
Thank you. I see myself as my own boss because I hope to have my own business, but I know to need I know to need to have a lot of money. So meanwhile, I try to practice more English because I know if I don't offer something else, is almost impossible get a better thing. For example, in this case, a better job. In this model, my expectation is learning more through you and my effort. Is it's a little difficult for me because I used to be a shy person, but I try to practice with my coworkers because they are English teachers. So I hope change my personality, and I hope to get my I don't remember how do you say cumplir.
Accomplish or reach.
Okay, reach my goals.
Reach your goals. Yeah, good, excellent. Thank you so much. Yeah, reaching your goals, it's possible. You can do it. Just it will need a little of effort, right? But yeah, of course you can do it. So thank you so much. Before we finish, still there's one person missing. Jancy, are you there, lady? Jancy? Well, I think that's it. So guys, look at your expectations, look at the things you are doing, right? What you want to get, what you want to achieve. So that will help you a lot. People, let's go today. We are going to practice a little bit. Remember, try to download the book. That will help you. If you have problems, guys, accessing to Schoology, what you can do is ask to reset the password and well, we will need to wait. Sometimes it takes a couple of hours for you to receive the email to recover the password. Look at your spam email, look at the usually now the emails are divided like important messages and promotions and stuff like that. Look at both, right? So that's something you might try. If you have forgotten the password or something, right? So give me just a second, guys. On WhatsApp, right now you have a picture right there. We are going to practice this reading, guys. This will be tomorrow's topic, but today let's practice a little bit the reading, okay? Before we start, let's go. Let's see it a little bit. Pay attention to the pronunciation of the words. Let's go with it. Hello, Ben, and welcome. My name is Andre Rivera. Nice to meet you, Mr. Rivera. We are offering a manager position for a branch in Honduras. What qualifications do you have for this job? Well, I can speak English. Also, I can manage small and big projects, and I am very good at sales. That sounds great. Can you speak Chinese? And what about using spreadsheets? Can you use them? I can speak little Chinese, but I can use spreadsheets. But I'm a fast learner. I get it. When can you start? Spreadsheets. Database, like for example, Excel. Those are spreadsheets, right? So let's see, qualifications, pronunciation. Branch. Okay, branch is like an office of like the building of one company, and there are many of these buildings in El Salvador, right? For example, the branches of Metro Centro. What are the branches? Well, we have in San Salvador, we have in Sonsonate, we have in San Miguel, we have, and so on. Okay, branches in Santa Ana, right? Branches. So guys, let's practice a little bit. We are going to work in groups right now. Let's read it. Let's go, guys. Let's practice before we finish the class. Let's wait for everybody, guys, before we finish. Let's wait a little bit. Okay, people. Let's go now. Just to finish, let's see. Fernando, can you help me? Could you be Andre?
Okay.
And Marta, would you mind being Ben, please?
Okay.
Let's go, guys.
Okay. Hello, Ben, and welcome. My name is Andre Rivera.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Rivera.
We are offering a manager position for a branch in Honduras. What qualifications do you have for this job?
Well, I can speak English. Also, I can manage small and big projects, and I am very good at sales.
That sounds great. Can you speak Chinese? What about using spreadsheets? Can you use them?
I can speak little Chinese, but I cannot use spreadsheets. But I am a fast learner.
I get it. When can you start?
Thank you so much, guys. Super good. Fluent. Actually was really fluent. I like it. Just some little things. Repeat after me, Marta. Also.
Also.
Okay, don't forget the O. I can manage. Manager is the person. Manage is the action.
Okay.
Repeat, I can manage.
I can manage.
Super. Good. Excellent. Let's finish, guys. And I want to listen to Diana. Can you help me being Andre? And Jose Miguel, you are Ben. Let's go, guys.
Teacher, I'm Andre.
You are Andre, yes. And Miguel is Ben.
Okay. Hello, Ben, and welcome. My name is Andre Rivera.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Rivera.
We are offering a manager position for a branch in Honduras. What qualification do you have for this job?
Well, I can speak English. Also, I can manage small and big projects, and I am very good at sales.
That sounds great. Can you speak Chinese? And what about using spreadsheets? Can you use them?
I can speak little Chinese, but I can't use spreadsheets, but I am a fast learner.
I get it. What can you start?
Thank you, guys. Good job. Excellent. Like it. It was very fluent. There were not pronunciation mistakes. So it was pretty good, actually. People, we stop today. We are going to continue tomorrow, guys. Important that this module we will be ending this one after vacations. If I'm not mistaken, we only will have the 10th. Let's see, April 10th, right? So we are going, it will be a little bit longer, but it will be short as well. So that's it. People, thank you so much for coming today. Tomorrow we will start with all the powers, unit 1. We are going to see this auxiliary, another auxiliary as well that is super important. We are going to remember modal verbs, and that's what we are going to be doing. Thank you, guys. Have a wonderful night. Questions before we finish? No questions?
No.
Have a good night, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys. Take care.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Good night, people. Have a good night. See you tomorrow. Bye from now, guys.